In this episode, we're playing an interactive game with a twist. I bring you a new segment, and I will tell you all about the evolution of the hashtag JJHH. Let's do this.
Recording live from the Jon Jon Company studio in Denver, Colorado, the Jon Jon Happy Hour. Now here's your host, the friend you didn't know you needed, Jon Jon Lannen.
Hey everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the most inconsistent show since 2008, the Jon Jon Happy Hour. With the recent outbreak of COVID-19 worldwide, I've thought a lot about the concept of social distancing. I've certainly been practicing social distancing, and I hope you are as well. I've been producing and moving all my operations to my home. You know, I'm missing laughter, I'm missing interaction, and I miss that time we set aside to enjoy ourselves. Now, with that said, many of you out there are missing the same thing, something special. A happy hour. So that brings us here, the return of the Jon Jon Happy Hour with its 5th installment. Some of you longtime supporters remember, in 2008, the Jon Jon Happy Hour actually started as a live show on this website called Blog Talk Radio. I welcome guests daily on this view-style show. Now, how many of you kittens remember Blog Talk Radio? Blog Talk was the world's largest online talk radio hosting platform where you can create your own internet radio show, listening to content from thousands of radio hosts live each day. I was one of those hosts, and it's a pretty cool concept. I Googled it, and it looks like it's still around. Then in 2011, the Jon Jon Happy Hour turned into an hour-long annual live show in various venues in Denver, relaunching with edgy Roman numerals. I've had some of the best in Colorado grace the JJHH stage and loved that time in the Jon Jon Happy Hour history. In 2018, I decided to bring the Jon Jon Happy Hour back with a record 1 episode on all podcasting platforms. Seriously, though, my focus actually shifted to 2 other podcasts that I've been humbled and honored to be working with. I've been working with hashtag that podcast with my bestie El Pity and What It Do podcast with San Diego's D-Money and Seattle's own Aurora Savage. Now it's 2020 and you and I are stuck in the house, and it's time for the Jon Jon Happy Hour to evolve once again, while staying true to its radio roots. I'm thrilled to announce that I will be streaming the Jon Jon Happy Hour on my Twitch channel every single week until we get through this. Then we'll see where it goes. That's right, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. With that said, welcome listeners to your new virtual happy hour, the Jon Jon Happy Hour, and shout out to you for being here. Speaking of shout outs, before we get into the show, let's do some quick shout outs, honey. Huge shout out goes to the following 2 people. I want to take a special moment in this podcast to recognize these 2 this episode. As most of you guys know, I started an unboxing channel on YouTube in May 2019, and it's been amazing. We're actually knocking on the door of 3,000 subscribers. Crazy! There are 2 people who've not only become fans of my YouTube channel, but friends of mine. First, a special shout out to my newest internet bestie, Wanda Flanagan. Thank you, Wanda, for showing my videos love every single week. It really means a lot. And my good Judy, who I've known for almost 2 decades, Ryan Presnell. You the OG sister. Thank you for watching and always leaving a comment. I am so grateful. Thank you, Wanda and Ryan. I love you guys. There are so many more amazing people who I love and support. Your shout outs are coming, mama. As we've been doing since 2011, you can get engaged in the conversation with hashtag JJHH all over social media. The hashtag is most active on Twitter. I love looking at that hashtag feed. It's so awesome and so many memories. While you're there, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Jon Jon Lannen. There you'll see my regular tweets, but also some new stuff for the Jon Jon Happy Hour. And starting Sunday, April 12th, you can chat with me live on Twitch. It's time to play the ASMR game. Girl, that was Darth Vader. She's a little breathy, but she said the ASMR game. Here's how it works. I'm going to be eating stuff, and then you'll be guessing what I'm eating. You can make your guesses using hashtag JJHH all over social media, and I'll actually be posting a poll on my Twitter account at Jon Jon Lannen. I'll reveal what it was in the following week's episode, which is going to be live on my Twitch at twitch.tv/Jon Jon Lannen. Remember that first stream is going to be April 12th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sense? If not, let me simplify. I'll be eating a whole bunch of stuff, I'll make sounds doing that, and you'll guess what it is that I'm shoving down my throat, Fear Factor style. With that said, it's time for the ASMR game. All right, here we go. You got it? Okay. For good measure, I'm going to give you a little bit more. It's so delicious. I'm going to take one more. Okay, here we go. Another bite. Big bite. Double up. All right, here's your hint. If you continually give, you will continually have. All right, that is a wrap on this week's ASMR game. As I mentioned, I'll reveal the answer to what it was I was noshing on, along with the poll results on episode 6 of the hashtag JJHH live on twitch.tv/Jon Jon Lannen. Still ahead, a little segment I call Shit That I Heard This Week. We'll be right back.
Are you constantly making people laugh? Have your family members and friends told you that you're funny? Well then, jump into the hilarious world of improv and comedy. The Jon Jon Co School of Comedy is now enrolling. Class sizes are limited and will sell out quickly. For more information on these courses, please visit us at jonjonandco.com. That's jonjonandco.com. See you on stage!
Hi, and welcome back to the Jon Jon Happy Hour. Remember, you can keep the conversation going using hashtag JJHH all over social media. As we navigate through this new normal in the world, I introduce you to
Shit that I heard this week. Shit that I heard this week.
I'm always baffled at the audacity of society. I know we all hear some crazy stuff out in the world, so I wanted to create a new segment where I tell you listeners, well, shit that I heard this week.
Shit that I heard this week.
As we are all fully aware, we're in the midst of an international pandemic, and we should all really be actively practicing social distancing. So in theory, I really shouldn't be hearing shit. But let me tell you about the shit that I heard this week. As I was plugging away doing some work on a Saturday evening, my boo and I heard a few pops. We live in the city, so we chalked it up to a few gunshots. They continued to get louder and louder, and flashes of light began strobing. So I peeked through the blinds with my 2 fingers like a nosy neighbor would do, and I see fucking people lighting fireworks in the middle of the city on a busy road. And wait for it, with a group of 15 plus people drinking and partying. Not only do I not understand this hooligan behavior on a regular night, I certainly don't understand it when we as a society should be practicing social distancing, not pretending the lockdown is 4th of fucking July. America is not celebrating, the world is not celebrating. This is the shit that I heard this week.
Shit that I heard this week.
I really do believe we all need to do our part in being part of the solution here, people. Now, with that being said, that brings us to the close of the 5th episode of the hashtag JJHH. I know it was short, but I know it was sweet. I am so happy to be back on the interwaves with, like I said, the most inconsistent show since 2008, the Jon Jon Happy Hour. Remember, stream the hashtag JJHH on twitch.tv/Jon Jon Lannen every Sunday at 5 p.m. That's right, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Well, until next time, ta-ta!